Hi everyone, today's video is about drawing trees, and it's one of two videos I'm making about this particular subject. If you've ever struggled to draw trees, if you can't get it right, I hope this video will be of use to you, and I think you'll find I give you a few tips, and we'll take it from there. But we'll get a variety of ways of drawing trees, and you'll find at the end you'll really start to understand. Especially in the second video, which will be after this one, that's where I really go to town on drawing dynamic trees. So these ones are exercises for you. So in this one, I'm focusing on showing you how to draw foliage mainly. Just get the basics of the trunk and branches, and then I'll branch out and do some work in sort of shading the leaf masses. Now, we don't try and draw every leaf and that sort of thing. It's crazy, you know. You've got to create an illusion rather than a factual thing. We're not botanical artists, we're artists. So just that the light is coming from the right, and it'll mean that there'll be dark masses of leaves and branches and light masses. So quite simply, we just do a bit of hatching here and try to make it look random. Try not to get too stiff. It's a matter of just randomly placing these leaf masses where you can see them in a natural way. So I'm practicing on the dark side first, and then we'll add other forms and light. So with the light, you can see there that I'm just putting just a few little tracing lines, not even hatching it. Just let it work against the light and dark. And go over some of those branches. Don't let them stand out too much. It's a bit like a lost and found line. It's a much more interesting effect if you draw the branch and it's sort of very well drawn, and then it's obscured by some leaves, and then it appears a bit more like so. It makes a difference. Now these leaves I should say these trees and leaves, more of what you might see in the distance, and there's certainly a large group of trees really, and they just they're very soft and gentle in their tone work. And quite a big leaf mass. Simple hatching. Don't go into too much detail because as I said before, it's more in the distance. Cast shadow always helps to to make the position of the tree a little bit more solid. And mostly the shadow will be under the leaf mass, not the top so much. And just sort of feel your way around this this sort of drawing. It's just it's a small drawing in the distance, but it's still important. This a bit of water down the bottom. Once again, you see an example of me sort of travelling around the drawing, not to work on any one area for too long, especially in natural things like trees. You'll find this. So here I'm thinking what to do for the third one. And this will be more on the texture of the trunk itself. Now, shadows from branches are very helpful to give form to the actual trunk. The shadows tend to be curved as they go across the trunk, and that will help to create the cylindrical effect of the trunk. So if you see a shadow which works well against the curvature of the trunk, do it in a few places if you like, sort of just randomly, but it is very helpful. And likewise, with the branches, don't feel as though you have to finish each branch. Sometimes just leave it, and you know, people will fill in the spaces. Viewers will look at it, and they'll sort of well, put it this way, if I can use an analogy, if you're painting a brick wall, I mean, if you're doing an illustration of a brick wall, you don't draw every brick, okay? It looks artificial and ugly. You do a few suggestions here and there and a little focal point, and then the viewer won't even notice. They'll just think, oh, this looks natural, and it's looks like brick. So that's the idea, to quite simply work on a few things at a time. Now, in this drawing, I'd like to show you a different way of shading the tree, rendering the texture of the tree trunk, and that's to use mainly horizontal lines. As I mentioned, the tree trunk should be seen as a cylinder, and the best thing about a cylinder is it goes from light to dark. As the light, or rather the shadow, as it goes around, it creates an illusion of of a roundness, and see here it's a bit flat, but as I start to put in shading on the left side, it'll sort of go around then. The horizontal lines, just a starting point. It wouldn't look right if you had just plain horizontal lines all the way around. It's just a starting point. So I start to put a bit of light from that branch, and then I go to the darkest part. So there's one more to go, but just before we focus on that one, I'd like to ask you to, if you like, thanks for watching first of all, and if you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe and like it, and show me that you did like it, or to that effect anyway. What I'd like to do is invite you to visit my channel. Lots and lots of videos like this are there, not just trees but people, and variety is what I'm about as well. My art school is about giving variety to the idea of the subject matter. So you can see from these various things we've got quite a potential for any way you want to render your trees and try different things. I'd like you to practice, and you will get better. You'll start to have very natural looking trees. Now in this particular one I get a little bit more dynamic because I'm building up to this the next part of this video, that's part 2, where I get into more dynamic and believable trees, if you like. I mean, these are just simply techniques, ways of doing something, but I really get into the idea of a more dynamic tree that is part of the environment. So this is starting to interest me quite a bit now. It's getting more dynamic and more interesting. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to the next part of this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope it gave you some inspiration to draw trees, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.